Hello all, welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with my co-hosts Banjo and Dr. Roo.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, guys. How are we?
Yeah, very well, thanks. Yourselves?
Yeah, good.
How are we doing, gents?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No
Roo,
complaints. What about you?
Roo, you've got John Barnes behind you tonight and Maradona to give you
Yeah, just freshened it up.
give you a bit of moral support.
Yeah. I guess I need it most weeks, don't I? So yeah, two amazing players that always put a smile on my face. So yeah.
And let's get down to business of football. Interesting week for the title race, right? But
Yeah.
maybe the week belongs to Man City, possibly. With
It's-
Arsenal having
No. Oh, the week.
the week.
Yeah. Well,
A
yeah.
long time a week in football, but no one on this planet would have predicted what we saw on Wednesday night. I just, even the most diehard Wolves fans, I saw some of their pre-match stuff, and they were just saying like, we'll be lucky to walk away with a 3-0 or 4-0.
Win. Well, they thought they'd win 3-2.
Not a win, mate. But it is amazing, isn't it? When we've always said the application and just the fact that focusing on games and so on. I mean, Arsenal were average at best throughout the 90, and Wolves didn't do any much more than that. They just battled. They absolutely battled, which we'll get onto the Spurs game, which Spurs didn't do. Yeah, and you know what?
Well, they're playing for nothing, really. They're just playing for pride, and they fought right to the very end.
But they played. I remember early in the season, like completely like poo-pooing the appointment of the manager. I was like, what are they doing? They've given up the season already. But they definitely played in his mould, in his, his character, his personality. He was out there on the pitch.
So you taking it back about Rob Edwards?
No. I still think they threw the season away. I know there was a gap even then, but I think he was appointed pre-Christmas, right?
Yeah, but he's
right.
He's playing some good football.
No. Listen, I never knocked him. I knocked the appointment. I just thought they'd given up on the season. I thought, what are they doing? I think it was even earlier than Christmas. It felt like November time. But
who do you think they were going to get? Antonio Conte?
Well, no, you just look at the other clubs around them. Like, for example, I'm not saying it's the right appointment, but, Forest have gone and got someone who's been there and ran the course. And you said last week he got Wolves at the fire the previous season. I just didn't think it was the right appointment, but they've obviously thought, Championship, here we come. And he's definitely made an improvement. He's definitely credit to him.
So he's gone there. I mean, obviously, look, 2-0 down, full back to 2-2.
Yeah.
Opened it up. Man City then on Saturday night, go win.
Big win.
2-1 at home to Newcastle.
Yeah, big result.
Definitely not a comfortable win. And another game I was surprised in because I kept looking at these Thursday, Wednesday night fixtures. Obviously, we had Forest, so I thought that would be, a good time to play them. Same with Newcastle City. But both those teams played with such passion, such energy. I don't know what they were taking on the plane back, but I wasn't expecting to see that.
No, but these players almost need 2 games a week. Some of them now. I think they'd rather play 2 games a week than train.
I don't know, Sue, but the Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday at this stage of the season.
With the travelling as well. One
of them went to Turkey, the other one went to Azerbaijan, I think, or somewhere like that.
I mean, I think unless you're doing it every week, I understand if you're doing it every week. But I think if you've got, it almost spoils you out of rhythm if you've only got 1 game a week.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's an argument for that.
But people like Messi over the years, they needed those 2 games a week.
Yeah, no, there is an argument for that. And I was very, very surprised as well. And if I'm not mistaken, both teams were the same 11s as they played on the European nights. And maybe you could argue Forest come that 65, 70-minute mark, showed it a little bit. But Newcastle, from beginning to end, it was just
a big
blood and
effort.
thunder.
Big effort. They were actually unlucky to lose. But great character by City as well. That was a big win. Big win. It's one of those where you just think that was a battle we got through it.
Pep was encouraging the players to get on the cocktails.
Yeah. It's funny though, isn't it? It is, many times when you talk about title run-ins and stuff, it is a lot described as a boxing match, blow for blow. And I think you opened up, Super, by saying the week, you know, as it was, and who's got the momentum, who's won the week, sort of thing. And I said to someone pre the Spurs game, it's the perfect match for them. Not the fixture. The fixture, any other season, maybe you'd say you don't need that going to the lane. But the plights of Spurs, and we've mentioned it so many times, the injuries that they've got, the form they're in, and the manager, which I think is a shocking decision,
Bullshit,
just
Rue.
played into Arsenal's hands.
Rue, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I'm not fully accepting the injury situation.
Don't give me the injury.
There's two players. I think there's two players with quality who are out.
Man, their whole fucking back line's out. Don't get me started in 5 minutes. Their whole back line's out.
You're not talking about...
Who's out? Porro,
Romero, Udogie. That's 3 of the 4.
How good are they?
How good exactly?
Kulusevski and Kudos, fair enough. Madison they signed. He's always been injury prone. He's always been injury prone. If you sign a player who's always out injured, what do you expect?
They are shoddy.
How many players, man? How many players?
Yeah, but I don't. Not a lot of them make a difference. Apart from, I'd say Kulusevski and Kudos. Madison, I'll give them that as well. But the thing with Madison,
they haven't made a difference. They haven't made a difference, but you can't. I'm not saying it's like the be all and end all, but you cannot say an injury.
Listen,
10, 12 players.
You'd want a bigger squad to choose from, but
guys,
even Romero,
they were 17th last season. 17th last season. What are they? 17th again now?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Going into that game, right?
This isn't. Sorry, this is a pattern now.
Yeah, that's it. Going into that game, I thought Arsenal might drop more points. I'll be honest with you, because obviously from going back, what we saw with the Wolves game, as you keep saying, PTSD and all this, and I thought they're going to drop points. North London derby, going away from home as well. New manager.
Wrong manager though, Ben. Wrong manager.
Yeah. But
let me ask you a question.
I thought there was a chance, Root, until I saw them play.
Let me ask you a question.
One second, Super, before you go into it. Me and you, Ban, said if it was the right character in the dugout, it would have been a cauldron before the ball was kicked. All those fans are looking at this guy, bewildered themselves. And
captain's ignoring. Captain's ignoring.
That was. Did you see that?
Super. It's not. They're going to be on the precipice. They're going to be very.
Van der Ven, by the way.
Honestly, Root, I don't think they've got the quality.
That Van der Ven.
The difference between the two sides was so the gulf between them.
Night and day.
Yeah, night and day.
I was secretly hoping Liverpool would be interested in Van der Ven.
No chance.
I don't want him. He's trouble. Yeah.
Do you know what? Talking about Van der Ven as well. Someone I was speaking to made a.
He's got an attitude problem. Van der.
They said. Do you know what they said?
He'd get on with Rue.
They said he's quick. That's his biggest asset, his pace. But he's all because he's defending his anticipation and this and that ain't great. He's always recovering. Yeah. I think you're right there as well. I do. He's got a problem. He's got an attitude problem. He's got a new manager in who's telling him to get up the field. To move the line further up the field so they could play in Arsenal's half, and the guy's just ignoring him.
He's almost saying to him, "I dare you to hook me."
Well, he's saying, "I do what I want."
It wasn't a good look for sure. It wasn't a good look, but it was like you said, men against boys, night and day. Every
I know we're talking about the title race, but they're in trouble. Spurs.
Is there a worse team in the Premiership right now?
Well, yeah, of course there is.
No, right now.
No, I know where Mel's coming from. I think
current form of what you're seeing, is there a worse team in the Premiership?
No,
not just current form, current how they're looking.
No, not at this moment in time.
Honestly, watching yesterday, I'm starting to think, where are they going to get the points from?
Yeah, and I've heard a few pundits today saying, they're going to be all right because they've got a good enough squad and that, or good enough players. And I'm thinking, one, that's never ever cut the mustard ever. We've had teams going down that are too good to go down, as they say. Yeah. But secondly, as Super's just adhered to, is form and momentum at this fucking stage of a season is everything. Burnley are fighting their asses off, and they're cut adrift. West Ham have managed to become this tighter unit. Credit to Nuno. Again, Super, I was saying about appointments. Forest battle. I mean, Forest is definitely a team.
Hang on.
That shouldn't be where they are.
Which one of you two was cussing Nuno a few months ago? And don't tell me neither of you.
No, there was a spell I was saying, I think he was on the precipice. because it was looking bewildering. But he's turned it around, man. I mean, whatever he said, however he's brought him together, a couple of good signings, maybe getting rid of, like you said, bad apples when he got rid of Paquetá. Sometimes you've got to look at the cart and think, what's going on here? You're absolutely right, Sue. If you put a poll up today in any platform and said, who is the worst team? And you put them all in there, the bottom half teams for argument's sake, Spurs will be picked 100% top.
Horrible.
They're awful.
Poisonous chalice. Players that seem so disinterested. Yeah. Players that aren't good enough.
I think that's the big one. Super. There's players that just simply
not going into enough. A game yesterday. Firstly, you're forcing 3 at the back. And then you're playing your defensive midfielder as one of those 3 at the back.
Yeah.
And your right wing back is Archie Gray, who's arguably a midfielder. It's just not good.
But that's what I'm saying, Super. It's not an excuse. And I agree with you.
And Eze.
One minute. I'm also right. Was Solanke not in the starting 11 because he had a sore throat?
Yes.
Sore throat.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, look.
Sore throat.
Yeah,
that's
bad, but
first for me, bloody hell.
Yeah, I don't know
what he likes doing and not doing.
I don't know what level, but that was the reason.
I'm just saying,
you're missing a London derby. What do? You say to the manager, by the way, I don't think I should start. I've got a sore throat in a London derby, a North London derby.
Why are you even on the bench? Why would the manager not send you home?
He should be sending him home.
Send him home.
Yeah, if it's contagious.
You don't want people around.
But Eze scored 7 goals this season, and 5 of them are against them.
Yeah.
Is that not embarrassing?
And I heard another stat. I can't remember the exact thing, but it was like 90 days ago or something that he last had a shot on target. Eze.
Yeah.
It was something ridiculous. Now I know he ain't started every game and stuff, but he's played most games. He's come on, and he scores 2 against Arsenal, and he could have been the first player since Adebayor to get back-to-back hat-tricks in the same season against the same club. It definitely gave him a shot in the arm, regardless of Spurs' plight. That's what Arsenal needed.
At the end of the day, they've gone to their main rivals away from home, and they've battered them. That'll feel good.
And giving their fans the boost because their fans.
That's what I'm saying. It's a feel good factor now.
They've made Jokeres look like Haaland.
Yeah, he looked.
Be fair though, you've got to give him credit. He played
credit.
well yesterday. He played.
I'd have looked good against them yesterday.
A couple of really good finishes as well. You got to listen. You've got to be fair. You have to be fair.
And he's got 10 Prem goals, so you can't. Do you know what I mean? You have to look at it. I think 2 of them are pens, but the rest, he scored his goals first season.
Rue, 10 Prem goals.
I'm just saying, man, he's got double figures.
How many were against Leeds at home?
Listen, there's 10 games left.
He's playing Spurs.
There's 10 games left. If he ends with somewhere between 15 and 20, is that not a bad opening season in the Prem?
No, it's all right. Whatever you think of him as a player, he's got the goals. He's getting the goals. Yeah. So
I agree.
But good bounce back from Arsenal anyway to get that result yesterday.
Yeah. And I think it is, as I said, I think it's going to be a boxing match. And the key the next few weeks is City play first regularly. So it's going to be a case of City hitting that first blow, Arsenal coming back. And then I think the defining part of the season, looking at the 2 fixtures at the moment, is that League Cup final. Not so much the league game.
Do you know what?
That's a big game. That's a huge game. That's good.
It's a yes and a no for me, lads. I was having this chat with an Arsenal fan yesterday, and we were saying about this League Cup final. And for me, you land a blow, but I don't see how that affects you for the rest of the season.
I don't know, man.
I don't see how. Let me put it a different way. I don't see how if Arsenal beat Man City that day, Man City just go away and that's it.
No. I think it's how it can cause certain pressure. Like for example, if Man City beat Arsenal, it's just cementing a sense of
that way around will be more
like authority over them. Do you know what I mean? That sense of authority, and if Arsenal lose, for example, inferiority. Where if Arsenal go and beat City, it will make City think twice and think. Well, I don't know. It's just the psychology of it all. I think,
and I think it's when it comes Super as well. I think it's like 6 games before the end of the season or 7. Yeah. They've got each other like 2 weeks later. in the league.
Yeah, it does play a part.
And you imagine that fan base, the Arsenal fan base, again, going back to it, if they lose that final.
Yeah.
It's going to be a case of, here we go again.
Well, they have an open...
Yeah, it's
but it could work the other way. It could work the other way. That's what I'm saying. It's a mental kind of battle.
Like if Arsenal beat City, for example, it's that feeling for City will be like, well, they mean business. We're up against we're up against some serious 100%. Contenders here.
Will they have an open bus top parade?
At the end of the season,
if they win the League Cup?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't had one in 6 years, so maybe they will. But
a bit cringy, right?
I think for their fan base as well, it would be. But mate, it could work out in so many different permutations.
Andrew,
they could have 4, 3, 2, 1.
You wouldn't put much past that fan base, would you?
But Banjo, what? If United did
did you have one? Did you have one band when you won the League Cup a couple of years ago?
No.
Would you go, Banjo?
No. Would I go?
Would you go to Manchester if United were doing an open bus parade for League Cup runners-up?
What would I make the journey up north for that?
Yeah, if you were League Cup runners-up.
League Cup runners-up.
What's he on about? What's this geezer on about, man? Honestly.
Right, let's look at some other business in football. We'll move on to tonight, Banjo, Everton United.
Yeah, big 3 points for United actually.
That's football.
Did you watch the game, boys?
No.
It lacked quality. So many
quality
from both teams, especially the first half, especially so many stray passes. Both defenses.
We were
the
talking
football
about
was slow. What are you on about?
We were talking about watching games last week, and we were saying as we get older, and there's accessibility now. Football's almost become boring. This weekend,
it's a lot of
I sat down this weekend, Saturday evening, West Ham Bournemouth.
Oh, that was
0-0.
Yeah, that was crap.
All right, the City game was a good game after, City Newcastle. Yesterday, there's 3 games on at 2:00. Half time, there's no goals.
Yeah.
There's 6 goals.
But you're talking about this weekend. There's other weekends where there's loads of goals, isn't it? So, but it wasn't a standout weekend. That's for sure. Boring, but even today's game, I didn't think today's game was a great game. There was a few.
Boring. Another boring game.
Well, for the neutral, yeah.
I need to get my steps in. I'm sitting there watching that nonsense.
Well, you should. But anyway, it was a big.
To the Sky Sports guy said that Everton were corner after corner after corner after corner after
it's
corner.
like a wrestling in that penalty box. It's bloody ridiculous. Yeah. But I wasn't pleased with United. I mean, a lot of the football was too slow. And it was a really good counter-attack goal from Sisco coming off the bench as well. I think that's his 6th goal in 5 games or something, or 7 in 6.
How are they so open?
But, no, we caught them we caught in the counter. But you say they're open, but we caught them on the counter. Throughout the game, they were actually defending well in numbers, and United were doing the same on the other end. But we got the goal, and then after that, I just thought the game management from United was a bit poor. Instead of holding the ball and trying to get some kind of possession and breaking the game up, we were losing the ball again and giving away silly corners. But it was just ridiculous. What you were seeing out on the corner kicks was, I actually believe that worked against Everton, actually. They were all trying to get under the goalkeeper, whereas they've got a few big players there. They've got Keane and they've got Tarkowski. Had they been taking their corners properly, they might have got something. But it was ridiculous. It's ridiculous to watch that. But anyway, big 3 points for United. Massive.
If you could get rid of one rule in football that would make it more exciting, what would it be?
To get rid of?
Something to get rid of or something to introduce. One rule that would make football exciting.
That's a tough one. Going back in the day, I think the back pass rule was a good one. That was a good one to get rid of.
Yeah, I can't think of one that's exciting. I mean, I've always liked the idea of offsides being daylight.
I'd get rid of offsides.
Don't be silly.
What?
Change the whole game completely.
No, but I do like the idea of daylight, the way I think it was at one point. not this whole like
Yeah, that's just the rule. But
get rid of it.
No,
why do you have it?
That'd be silly.
Can't get rid of it.
Why can't you get rid of it?
It'll change football. It'd be
no one, like, people are just going to goal hang. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, well,
how can you goal hang?
As you know it now, will be completely different.
How many people can goal hang? You've still got to defend. And
you know what I do like? And I know it's
defend on their line, Super.
What?
People probably just defend on their line, and people just going to be throwing pumping balls in.
I know it's very American.
Like
I know it's very American, and it's not getting rid of a rule. And I know loads of people will laugh and say, like, what the fuck's wrong with you changing the whole ethos of the game? But I do love the idea of an orange card, man. You know, the one where you get the guy that's in between and you 15 minutes in the sin bin.
Do you know why you say that, Rue? Because they dish them out so easily now. And I just free kick. I think in the past, because it was quite difficult to get a yellow card in the past, I think you would have thought that was about right. But now they're just giving them out so easy.
Quite a few instances where I think to myself, like, like a deliberate, like, I can't remember.
Ekatiko gets away from his man. Iron's pulled him back. Knows what he's doing.
That's a yellow.
Go sit in the sin bin.
Yeah, but having said that, today's game, Branthwaite did it to Ahmad.
Yeah.
Maybe not as extreme as that. He did get nothing.
Go sit in the sin bin.
I mean, just put him in the sin bin. 15 minutes. I think that will change the game. You're down to 10. But anyway,
you know what I don't like. You talk about rules, but the one thing I can't stand in football more than anything is the dives and rolling around. All right, I think if you're proven to have dived, actually maybe VAR's kind of helps in that sense.
I think the dives are okay.
Respective bans.
Yeah, but I don't mind a bit of diving.
I think the other one I've looked at recently is because
what's wrong with a bit of diving?
What do you mean?
How's that good?
It's wrong. So, listen, how many times you see a player?
I hate it when you just touch them and they fall over.
How many times you see a player who stayed on his feet gets nothing?
Yeah, but that shouldn't be the case either.
Yeah, but don't stay on your feet. That's not a dive.
Go down, roll around.
If someone's clipped you.
The rolling around
is different. Bands talking about
around 4 or 5 times.
I'm talking about blatant cheating.
I'm not talking about blatant cheating. I'm just saying roll around 4 or 5 rolls and
I tell you what, I'm stupid. I've been I was focused this weekend a lot more on these long throws, right? Based on the fact that a lot of people have been saying they take forever. Now, considering keepers have been whittled down to 7 seconds,
they should do it with the throw-ins.
There was one that took over 35 seconds.
Do you know what, Rue? I actually
went over there, cleaned it, rubbed it, ran, stopped.
I called that.
Have you ever tried to throw a wet ball?
I called that earlier in the season.
Are you looking to go to the fucking comedy club in like?
What did he say?
Like the West End or something? Just stop with your stupid jokes. They're not dropping.
No, just
Ben ain't laughing. I ain't laughing.
Banjo, have you ever tried to throw a wet ball?
Fucking hell.
Well, it slips, don't it? If you've tried to throw the
Brentford guy is having,
they've got fucking towels there and everything. What is this, Wimbledon?
And they're taking 40 seconds each. That's a lot of game time.
Yeah. Give them 10 seconds. If you want to drive the ball, do it fucking quick.
Yeah, your ball boy should be doing it for you.
Yeah, or don't do it.
Well, there you go. Well, when I said introduce a rule, say roll the ball in quicker.
Yeah, maybe we do kick-ins. Yeah, should we do kick-ins and not do throw-ons?
No,
bang.
The kick-ins. No, it'd be like.
And then we'll start doing penalties from the halfway line when they run up to the keeper one-on-one. That sort of stuff. Yeah, cheerleaders when we score. Hey.
Yeah, he'll like that one.
Fucking hell. Anyway.
Maybe we do.
What team are we talking about?
We'll do smiling every now and again.
Great result for United. Good 3 points.
Brilliant 3 points. And Carrick's unbeaten run is still going. Today was a test for us, though. Just to say quickly, because we drew against the West Ham, and that was a tough away. Today, and I wouldn't say it was a great performance. It was a rusty performance.
Yeah.
From both teams, but we got the 3 points. That's showing the character. Came out victors. So
he's still, and his hair's still not been cut.
Fuck that geezer. Forget him. Someone should just get him in a headlock and shave his head off. So fucking put him into obscurity.
Very angry. Why are you so angry?
He's an idiot, man. I don't want to talk about that bloke. He's there. He's happy that we're not doing the 5 on the trot. Then no one will know him once they cut his hair. I tell you, someone get him in a headlock, shave his hair, end of story, end of conversation.
Rue, what do you think of this guy?
Good luck to him, man. You know,
Why is
good luck to
Banjo
them.
getting so annoyed with him?
He's obviously it's his club that's perfecting. You know what I mean? It's not my
Yeah.
club that's perfecting. So
Hanging over us like a fucking
Yeah.
cloud.
Right. Let's talk about these races. Like, there weren't much else to report at the weekend. So let's look at. I want to look at some predictions now. Actually, bottom three. Is this finished?
No.
Nah, you know what? I did a predictor today. Off the back of now, we're going to do this. I did.
No. Before we go on, there's one
Yeah.
goal I want to talk about the weekend that I really
Go on.
liked.
Go on.
Stack.
Yeah.
What a free kick, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're on that, I mean, it was a great goal. It was a good goal.
Yeah.
But what were your take on the Gabriel little push on whatever his name is, Moani, whatever his name is? Do you think it was a foul? It was a foul, yeah.
This is. See again. This is where VAR comes in. I think if there's no VAR, I don't know if VAR even gave you it. But
No, it wasn't. It was the ref.
Yeah,
I think if the ref had given the guy, it would have stayed.
I think it was soft.
Yeah,
I think he made the most of it. The way he's died.
I bring it up because a Spurs fan reminded me of the Romero one with Ekatike, and I thought that was equally.
What's the difference?
No difference at all. So
again, inconsistency.
I don't think it would have made much of a difference to the game, but that would have made it 2-2.
Yeah,
and
listen, it's a big moment in the game, but I think eventually the Arsenal were just far too. Just a much better team. They would have won it.
When he mentioned it, did you say to him gutted?
No, he said himself it weren't the turning point of the game.
No, he was pretty tough.
He was just asking me my opinion, and I said to him,
"Say to him, tough shit, get on with it."
No, we had a conversation like two grown adults. That's how life is at the age of 50, Super.
Well, I'm not there yet, Russo.
We're not in the playground, brother.
I'm not there yet. So
we were in the playground, but
I'm a long way from there. I'm a long way from there. But yeah, let's go. Let's talk about this bottom three that we started. Go on, Ru. Tell it.
As I was saying, mate, I've decided.
As a grown-up 50-year-old adult, tell us.
I decided to do a predictor for the remaining games. I had a little cup of coffee and just put them all in, not thinking too much, just instinctively. And I think you're going to be shocked.
Ru,
shocked.
Yeah.
Why only a little cup?
Say again?
You said you had a little cup of coffee.
I had a cup of coffee, yeah, a mug, yeah.
A big one or a little one?
Decent size, probably that sort of size there. You know what I mean? Big, small, what?
Tell us.
Do you want anything else? Anything else? You want? I've had biscuits or anything?
Oh, yeah, what did you have, Paul?
I didn't actually that time.
What are your favourite biscuits?
I really love a custard cream, mate.
I haven't tried those M&S chocolate ones. They're meant to be really nice.
I'm a tradition. Custard cream, bourbon,
ginger biscuits.
Yeah, ginger nuts. Yeah.
Okay.
Dickheads. I like Dickheads. They're really nice. Have you tried them? Bang. Anyway, can I go on to my predictions?
We've got one on the show tonight.
Fucking hell. Right. So, Ban, as you're listening to me with a little bit more seriousness, I went in and just typed to me, just quickly, instinctively, and the bottom two go without saying, it's Wolves and Burnley.
Yeah.
But dropped ridiculously into my 18th spot. Sunderland.
Really? I know they've lost form. They've lost form.
Sunderland of my Eve. And I looked at it after. I thought, how many points are they off? And I think they're about 9, I think it was. And I thought, that's a big drop. But I'm going to stick to my prediction. So I'm going Sunderland 18, Burnley 19, 20.
You don't think Sunderland are going to get 4 points from their last 11 games?
I'm just telling you how my predictions went. I'm going with my heart and my soul. I'm not lying.
Ru, with all due respect, you're telling me about your predictions. We've seen from your predictions, you're bottom of the table by
That's what I mean. So I'm just going with what I'm saying. I'm just having a look at it.
With all due respect, mate, your predictions are crap.
Yeah, no, they are. They're 11 points off, so I can't see it happening. But yeah,
go on, tell us. Who do you see? Who's the 18th team?
Going with Sunderland.
You think Sunderland?
You've been listening to him. Been telling us.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to then apply some logic to the situation.
No, I'm going to stick with Sunderland.
Banjo, come on, you're agreeing this is nonsense.
I know. I watched Forest with Liverpool.
Good, right?
And Forest did very, very well.
Yeah.
I just got a feeling that it's going to go wrong for them.
For who? Spurs?
Forest.
Oh, you think he's going to go wrong for? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you think Forest 18?
I think because I don't have much faith in the manager.
Okay.
I don't have much faith in this manager, and
But Gibbs White said that they felt a bit more freedom, right?
Yeah, I remember he came out with something similar when Dyche got the job as well. Okay. You know, I'm not going to give too much attention to that. I just think.
So you got an issue with
I've got more faith that Nuno will get West Ham out of that bottom three, and I think Forest could go on a very bad run. Look, they played well and they lost.
Yeah,
they played well and they lost. So I'm going with Wolves bottom, Burnley, and Forest.
Wow. Okay. What about you, Super?
The Wolves and Burnley are gone. Yeah, there's no coming back from them. I think Wolves have they avoided the worst team? Did Derby have 9 points that season?
No, I think it's 12, isn't it? Is it 12?
12. Okay, so they're still floating about.
Still on course for being the worst.
Looking at this table here that I'm looking at now, I've narrowed it down to 2 teams. I think Spurs will somehow get out of it, although they are bad. They are bad. I'm probably pinpointing Leeds and Forest myself. West
Ham will get out of it, you think?
I think so. I like the way they're playing. I like what I'm seeing there.
There's something I can see. Yeah,
I've got. I really like that.
There, isn't it?
I'm really liking that Somerville at the moment. He's looking really lively and
yeah.
Totally well, Leeds were with Sunderland the same points when I did the predictor. It was just goal difference that put Sunderland in 18th. So Leeds is. I think for me the only two that are, let's call it safe there from 12 down is Palace and Brighton. I just think Palace and Brighton will be fine.
Yeah,
I think the others.
Agreed.
Who knows? Who knows, man? I mean,
it's a big result for Palace.
There's some big things
a free fall
this weekend that can change the dynamic as well. But again, we'll go on to them in a bit.
We've got what's the pick of the bunch, Rue, that's going to affect things down there?
Well,
what's a big 6-pointer?
I was looking more at Brighton Forest in terms of that game is a big game. And then you've got a Tottenham away to Fulham. So Spurs are going to have a bit of an interesting game. And then West Ham at Liverpool and Bournemouth Sunderland. So, yeah. But I think the Brighton Forest one is important. Because if Brighton lose that, they're dragged in. But I can't see them losing it. I think... and
then top 5, Chelsea, obviously... I'm pretty sure we all went home win there, and
bloody hell, yeah.
They've obviously gone and drawn against Burnley.
Yeah.
What's the situation there?
I don't know what's going on with them. It's not just that game. They've done it a few times, haven't they, recently? But
who makes top 5?
Ben, do you want to go first on this one? Do you want to do it the order you think they'll finish?
Banjo, so that we've got some context to this. On week 27, Banjo is saying he believes Forest are going down.
Yes.
I'm going to say Leeds.
Okay. And I'm going to say Sunderland.
And you're saying Sunderland. Do you know how silly you sound, Rue, saying Sunderland?
I know. But like I said, I mean, it weren't just like flipping results. And I put them in, not thinking. I just looked at it at the end. And that's what came out. And my top 5's the same as well. Okay. So
go on then, top 5. Do you know what? Let's think about. It's probably more about who's missing out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the order. I want to hear the order.
The order.
You want the order? All right, Rue wants the order.
The order's difficult for me. All right, I'm gonna stick my neck out and just say because United have got points advantage on Liverpool. I'll say United third.
So who's top?
Oh, Arsenal's got to win the top. Who's top? Man City, Arsenal.
Man City to win the title.
Yeah.
Arsenal runners up.
Yeah.
Third.
I'm going to go United. Only
third.
Because it will be either United or Liverpool, but United got points advantage there now.
Yep.
And fourth for me is going to be a battle between Villa and Chelsea, but I think Chelsea will get there.
And then fifth?
Villa.
Who?
Villa.
So Liverpool miss out?
Oh, no, sorry, no. I said Liverpool fourth. Liverpool
Oh,
fourth.
so the battle is the 5th place.
Yes.
Fifth place.
No, Liverpool's going to be in there. Liverpool fourth.
And then you said Villa 5th or Chelsea 5th?
Chelsea fourth. Oh, sorry, it's Chelsea 5th, Villa 6th.
Yeah.
Can't see.
Super.
I'm going
Title on game week 27.
City.
Wow, he was adamant it was Arsenal.
I think it's City now. I think now City have got to the point of if they win all their games, they win the league. So
and to be honest, 2 big signings, Gay and Semenyo in January.
Massive.
I'm going to go City, Arsenal, Villa.
Wow, you think they'll hold on?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Liverpool, United.
Chelsea miss out.
I think Chelsea miss out. I can't. You can't.
Did you say Chelsea miss out as well, Ben? I can't remember.
No, I said Villa miss out.
You said Villa 6th.
Yes.
Yeah. So I went City, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Liverpool, United, but on my predictor they were the same points.
Okay.
It was just goal difference.
Well, I've got the goal difference there. At the moment, United's on 11, Liverpool 7.
Yeah. And I think, look,
not much in that, really.
Listen, man, I don't know who you've got left. I think our remaining games are United away and Everton away on paper.
Yeah, actually,
we've got Chelsea coming at ours, but and then I put Villa. I had Chelsea missing out.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I just watched Villa. I watched Villa at the weekend, and they were
weird team, right?
Yeah,
weird team.
They were at home as well.
They got players out. They got players out actually. But
I think what threw me again when I was looking at the fixtures. I think if I'm not mistaken, Chelsea have got the hardest remaining fixtures. They play all of us. They play City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, and Villa.
I'm going to stick my neck on the line.
You know what? Rossinia doesn't bring.
I've got a big one for you.
Manager, by the way, another weird appointment. But anyway, go on, Super.
I've got one for you guys.
Go on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually have said it a few times in the last 48 hours. So I'm going to put it out there on our pod. I think Liverpool an outside bet for the Champions League.
It's not even an outside bet. I've been saying it for.
I think Liverpool are actually a live bet for the Champions League.
Yeah.
There's nothing good in Europe. Nothing that's really scaring me in Europe.
No.
Real Madrid aren't the team they were. PSG have got some issues somewhere. We've held our own twice against Arsenal this season.
The biggest
question
we've
got 4 points from Arsenal this season. We've held our own against City, certainly in the last game. First game they gave us a beating, obviously.
Do you think Slott's got what it takes, though?
I think the players have, Ben, and I think that's why.
I think Rue's answered it how I would have answered it. I think the players have.
Yeah. And I think what Super's saying is
about your performance about the match before.
Say again?
Not spoken about your game before us.
We were ridiculously poor the first half. I mean, definitely ridiculously poor collectively going forwards. I think there's some sort of stability that's come in at the back, without a doubt. I mean, you've had 4 clean sheets in 6, however we've got them. Yeah. But the worst 45 minutes of the season collectively in the first half,
as well.
It was ridiculous. I mean, we got to the point where we couldn't pass to one another. Alisson was just kicking it straight. It was poor. Second half, got a bit of a bounce out of him, and the kid changed the game. I know it was only 10 minutes.
When he took Salah off.
Comes on for Mopey Salah on the right.
He was awful, wasn't he?
He was awful. And man, it's hard, man, because I just want him to leave with a nice legacy and we all feel proud and he waves us away. But at the moment, he's diminishing it because of his attitude. Stop. He
was like I saw him go on the he goes on the bench, he's just laughing. Almost like sarcastically, isn't he?
And I know his little things. When we scored the winner,
he's too good for the bench.
He's the only one that sat on the bench. All of them flew out. He sat there.
Ego, mate. Ego, innit?
He's too good for the bench.
But you know what? I was going to ask you a question. The goal which was disallowed, McAllister, the first one.
I thought, just like I said about the Gabriel thing, I thought that was so weak and so poor from VAR.
What's he supposed to do there?
What are you supposed to do, bro?
It's his back.
Back's to the thing. It's hit the back. I mean, look, I think it has hit his elbow. Like on the very last angle I saw, it's hit his elbow. But
No,
it's his elbow, but he's not raised his arm to it. Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
but-
I don't know the rule. I don't know the rule.
They will argue it's the rule. Anything that goes in off your hands is.
Do you know what? Whether know about it, don't know about an accident, not accident.
Doesn't look right though. That didn't look right to be.
If a hand is putting the ball in the net, it
No
can't
goal.
be a goal.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
agree with
care
it.
what.
So you agree with the decision then?
Yeah, because I don't think you can't put the ball in you put the ball in the net with your hand, and I don't buy this. He didn't know about it. He didn't know. It's a natural position. I don't care. You cannot put the ball. You cannot put the ball in the goal with your hand, and it
If
stands.
someone blasts the ball on your fucking elbow,
I completely disagree.
and your
with that.
elbow's on your side,
The guy's got his back turned. It hits him, and it's not even clear. It hits him like here.
I don't know. It just didn't look right. It just didn't look right to be.
But look, it was what it was.
I get what you're saying, Super, but it just
can't be putting
It just
a ball in
didn't
it.
look right to chalk it off.
I was actually baffled by the second one. Not the offside,
Where did
the
his foot come
automated.
from?
No, not the automated thing. But I thought Ekitike was a bit offside. It felt like he was. They were going to call it for interfering with the
That
moment.
was straight. That was blatantly offside.
And I'll tell you something about the elbow. Tell you something about the elbow goal.
Go on.
That guy needs to learn how to head because it shouldn't have even got to
I
that
thought
point.
that. I thought that. Super.
How's he
He's
missing
missed-
that chance? Put
Yeah,
the
he's
ball in
missed
the
some
net,
big
get the
headers.
goal.
Yeah. He's missed some big headers recently, but it is what it is. As I
It's a
said,
big 3 points for Liverpool.
yeah, it was. And considering, I mean, I knew tonight the result would have cemented it cherry on top, but the fact that Villa and Chelsea both dropped points was beneficial.
Great weekend for United.
When we go again, I mean, we got West Ham this week at home.
Yeah.
Chelsea play Arsenal, as we said. Villa are starting on Friday night in a Birmingham derby, albeit on paper they should be Wolves. But
I'm mindful of the time of the show. I'll tell you what, I'm going to touch one more subject and then I just want an overview with last week's scores.
Yep.
Don't need them, whatever. And then
No.
let's do this week's predictions. This week, couple of incidents of racism kicking into the game.
More than a couple, unfortunately. More than a couple.
Vinicius,
Hannibal.
with
For
Benfica,
Burnley.
Hannibal. What's the deal? What's going on here?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't looked too deep into it. I'm assuming it was, not I'm assuming, I heard rather it was all their own fan bases where the abuse came from because they missed chances or whatever it was. At the very least, the two on Sunday. I always...
Who is the two on Sunday?
I can't pronounce their names, but it was the guy for Wolves who missed the penalty. Forget the guy up front. Yeah, and the other one was a Sunderland player, I think it was, from memory.
Right.
But the point is, Super, every time it happens, I kind of get a shiver. I don't like it because we all got brought up in an era where racism was rife, like as in front and centre. You guys, I don't know if Ben knows, but I got brought up in an area that, you know, the National Front headquarters was not far from where I lived in the Cherry Tree pub in Dagenham. So it was front and centre, all that, growing up in the 80s, 90s. And then you start to think about people getting educated. And I look at my daughter, for example, you know, she don't see colour. She just sees person, the younger one, for example. And every so often something comes up, she goes, what the fuck are they talking about? And that's how you want people to be, right? Judging for the person and not anything else. So when you hear this stuff, and as I said, the Vinicius one was awful because
it's his problem, though. I'm not. Listen, I'm not condoning or excusing it in any way. It's not right. Why is it always him, though? Why is it? He's like the boy that cried wolf with him now.
Yeah, but I think what you're getting at is
because Real Madrid have got 4 or 5 other black players.
Yeah. Now look. I personally, as a character, don't like him.
Yeah.
I think he's annoying. I think he's just infuriating, and he's just unlikable for someone who doesn't know him. For someone who doesn't like him,
we started the show by talking about Van der Ven.
But for me, that's one thing, and then what then like the racism is another thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you could put the two together.
Because
however this guy is and his character.
No, but it's called racism.
The racism shouldn't. Yeah, but
but one minute.
There shouldn't be racism because he's unlikable. That's what.
Super. The only thing I would say to that is, what benefit has he got to flag that incident?
I don't know. Is he trying to get people sent off? Is he trying to?
No.
There is nothing that is beneficial to that guy.
No. I think something was said for sure.
Is he a troublemaker? Is he? I don't know.
Way, man.
I don't think
Is he trying to create drama?
I don't think
No way.
But
that's not drama he wants.
Yeah.
You don't want that drama.
If you look at the probability, he was racially abused there.
Yeah.
But
it is always him, and they have got other players.
It's not always him.
But if someone's unlikable and you don't like them,
not always him.
There's no need for racism.
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard about the Real Madrid.
Make a judgment on his character.
I haven't seen Camavinga walk off a pitch. I haven't seen Bellingham walk off a pitch. I haven't seen Mbappe walk off a pitch.
What are you saying in this isolated incident? You don't believe him?
No, I'm not saying I don't believe him, but I'm saying it always seems to be him.
Well,
he's got to the halfway line, and Geezer's.
No, he over celebrated, and then he broke away from the group, and then went at the Benfica fans again with a fist pump and stuff. But like I say, that is one thing. The racism is another thing. I don't think both
horrible part of the game,
because
man.
there's no warrant for that, you know.
No.
But what I will say,
I don't know if there's ever going to be.
What I don't like talking about that incident more than anything is that you can be a coward now and cover your mouth with your shirt and say what you want.
Mike the player,
and he's going to turn around. You know, the Benfica player will turn around and say, "I didn't racially abuse you."
Yeah,
and you know what? We all know he probably did.
Mike him up.
But the thing is, how can you prove it? You can't prove it.
Mike him up.
No, I came up with an idea.
Go on.
Rule change, a football rule change. If you're talking to the opponent, not your own team or manager, if you're talking to an opponent, covering your mouth, shirt, yellow card.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? If you're talking to an
whatever they
opponent,
do is fine, but
if you don't want someone to hear or someone or whatever, refrain from saying it.
Ban.
But
ban.
Yeah.
Ban. That Rue's an idiot.
See, that's a red card. Should be on next week's show. Free show ban.
All I know is
did he hear me?
You can't gloss over the online abuse, man. Forget the in-game one. The bottom line is they got to find a way of policing all that because that is just disgusting.
Do that?
Agreed.
And we've all got kids, and we don't need that to be seen.
No, exactly. But
it's going to take time.
What do you think of my idea, Rue?
I think it's a good idea. I think anyone that does that, 100%.
Because you're obviously saying something. You're obviously saying something.
Sometimes they're talking to their mate, and maybe they've got an in joke.
Okay, but
you know they're not always doing it like in a malicious way.
I get that. But if you want to, but you know what? Refrain from talking to your mate for that moment.
No, Ben, you're right. During the 45 minutes of each half, you can't do that. Right?
If you want to talk to your mate,
you doing that, you're off.
If you want to talk to your mate who plays for the opponent, and you want to say something where you don't want the cameras to get it, do you know what? Think twice. I think the rule is I can't do it. I can't say it.
It was a real dark moment of the weekend, man. I didn't like hearing it because, as I said,
it was nasty. It was horrible to see. And that player, the Benfica player, is going to get away with it because how can you prove it?
You can't.
Because he's covered his mouth.
Unless someone pops up and says something, you can't prove it, mate.
In a week when you're even seeing the royal family get arrested.
Oh my
God! And Peter Mandelson.
But anyway,
as well. You might be next, Super. Were you on that
island? We're not going to get political tonight. But anyway,
I'm just asking you if you would.
Well, you asked me to sum up last week's.
Go on, Rue. How many points?
We all got 4. We all got 4.
All got 4.
Oh,
okay.
That's good for me.
The first 4 games, none of us got anything right. Villa, Leeds, Brentford, Brighton, Chelsea, Burnley, West Ham, Bournemouth, nothing. We all got the City home. Super and me got Palace at home against Wolves. We all got Liverpool away. No one got Sunderland, Fulham. Spurs, we all went away. And tonight, Ban got his beloved.
This is again, Super. He went with an Everton home win, didn't he?
He went home. I went draw. Yeah. So yeah. So that leaves us with you, Ban on 91, Super on 85, and me on 75.
Wow.
Okay.
The weeks are getting ticked off here.
But don't worry, guys. Rue has unlocked the relegation thing with his predictions, so he's got it. Anyway.
So, Ban, you go first, sir.
Let's fly. Let's fly through these, guys. I've got to get those steps in.
Wolves v Villa Friday night.
Draw.
Rue, that's you next.
I'm going to go away.
Away.
Okay. Who's next? Is it me or you for the
Yeah,
first?
you, Rue.
Right, Bournemouth v Sunderland. I'm going to go home win.
Yeah, me too.
Draw.
What'd you say, mate?
Draw.
Draw as well there.
That
Super.
Ryan looks
Liverpool,
like
West Ham.
by the way, that Ryan looks like a player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool, West Ham.
Liverpool home win. Banjo.
Home win.
I'm going to go home win too. Newcastle, Everton.
Banjo.
Bang.
Home win.
Rue.
Home win.
Yeah, home win.
Me, isn't it? Yeah. Burnley v Brentford. Right. Burnley v Brentford. Jesus, two really weird sides. I'm going to go for a draw.
You know what, Rue? I was thinking myself it might be a draw, but I feel dirty going with the same result with you again, so I'm going to go for an away win.
Away win, yeah. Ban?
Yeah, I was going to go with it away win.
Away, yeah?
Yeah, Brentford to win.
Okay. Super. Leeds v Manchester City.
Away win.
Is it me or Ban?
Be tough. Banjo actually next, yeah.
Away win.
Yeah, I'll go away as well, but as Super just said, it's not going to be straightforward. Ban, over to you. Brighton v Forest.
Home win.
Home win?
Yeah, Brighton to win, yeah.
Forest, home win. Is it me, Super?
Yeah.
Brighton v Forest. I'm going to go for a draw.
I'm assuming the second leg is this week, so I'm going to go home win actually.
Second leg's at home though, right?
Yeah, but still.
And they battered
3-0.
Yeah, okay. So what are you going for, mate?
Home win, Brighton.
So 2 home wins and I went for a draw.
And by the way, big achievement for Milner, right?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing, mate. Yeah, that's definitely
He's had a great career. Credit to him.
Next one.
Fulham v Tottenham. Fucking hell. I'm going to go for an away win. Sorry. I'm going to go for a home win. Sorry, my bad.
Home win for me too.
Yeah, Fulham to win.
Yep.
No one can see Tottenham winning a game all of a sudden.
Yeah. Really Super. Bad. It is yeah?
Yeah.
Man United Palace.
Home win.
Oh, God.
Home win.
Yeah,
it's Banjo next, but I'm
sorry,
go on,
Ben.
That's right. Home win.
Right, and the last prediction is Arsenal Chelsea.
Oh,
Banjo, you kick that one
last
off.
Game of the weekend.
Draw.
I'm going home.
Probably should have gone home, but anyway.
Yeah, I think a home win too.
Okay.
Wow.
So I always say between you two, you have 1, 2, 3 different possibilities.
You can't catch me.
No, well, it's 6 behind, mate. It's some way to go, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, Milner. Definitely lovely mention there. Would have been a shame if we forgot. Although you get some idiots online. They showed the amount of minutes Barry and Thing have played, and Barry's blown him out of the water in terms of how many minutes. And I'm like, just shut up. Like, who
Why can't people just give someone a credit,
Do you know what I mean? Like, must be some bitter... Anyway.
Champ and chumps. We've got 3 minutes and I'm stopping this show.
All right. Champ James Milner. I think he deserves it. And chump all the racial abuse given online and that idiot in the bloody Real Madrid game.
Banjo.
Well, it was a North London derby, so I've got to give Eze the champ because it seems like every time he plays against them, he gets 2 or more goals. So I give it to Eze. The champ, yeah, like Rue says, the Benfica boy. But if we're going by Premier League, I will give it to Fofana getting sent off and costing Chelsea the game, really.
Yeah. He was an idiot as well.
Yeah.
So my champ of the week, Nico O'Reilly.
Brilliant.
Yeah, of course. 2 good goals.
Brilliant performance.
Yeah, excellent performance.
His moment, 2 good goals there as well.
Yeah.
My chump of the week, I'm actually going to give it. It's collective. It's going to Spurs. They are real chumps. They are real chumps at the moment. Like all of them. I don't care who's in charge. Don't care. I don't think anything. I'm not sure anyone can lift that right now. I know you lot guys talk about the manager guys. I'm not sure anyone can lift that right now.
I don't think the quality is there. Yeah.
So yeah. Well, look, that concludes another episode. Any final words?
No, just enjoy your weeks. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's the midweek games we've said. We're going to know our fate. When's the Champions League draw? Is it Friday?
I wouldn't know.
Possibly.
No, that won't
Banjo?
probably be for man. Yeah.
Banjo, any final words?
Final words? Yeah, just enjoy your week, guys. Enjoy your football. United's going strong, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
My final word is, I don't know, crack a smile every now and again, Roo. It won't hurt you.
Gone for you again, Roo. What is going on
here? It won't hurt you. But anyway, have a good week, guys. And thank you.
See you later, guys.